Hey VC, it's me, Gary, and this is Physical Format Rock and Roll. I want to jump in on a contest that is from JT. JT's Record Room, one of my favorite channels out there. I love this channel. I really like JT. To me, he kind of has that whole Chris Profi kind of vibe. And by that, I don't mean that he's necessarily just like Chris, but if you've, I'm a big fan of Chris Profi's channel, and I think he's just so natural. He's just so good. And that's the way I feel about JT. He's definitely got that same kind of vibe. I love his channel. He shows lots of records. He's got lots of stories, and he's just very natural. He's just very good. Uh, Definitely glad to have him having a channel and being in the vinyl community. Anyway, his contest is a push to get to 400 subs. He's well on his way. He's one of the fastest rising channels out there because it's very good. So I am more than happy to jump onto this contest. Anyway, he would like us to show 5 albums that we have liked, 5 favorite albums since we were a kid. So to me, I'm thinking, all right, kid, 15 and younger. All right, so that's how I did it at first. Albums from then, and I didn't want to necessarily just show the same albums that I always show in this type of video. There might be a couple repeats, I don't know. But anyway, these are all albums that I owned on 8-track at first. So I also threw that caveat in there just to make it interesting to myself and just to show that these are old, because obviously if I had them on 8-track, that was a long time ago. So I'm not going to talk about each album. I think I'll just say a line or sing a line from a song in each album. You'll know when you see them, right? First off, my mom actually bought this at a yard sale on an 8-track for me. I was born without you, baby, but now my feelings are a little bit too strong, just a little bit too strong. Next up, if you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Love it. Let's see. My heater's broke and I'm so tired. I need some fuel to build a fire. Yeah, the cheapest stuff is all I need to get me back on my feet again. The Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. How about slipping into darkness? Finally, in ancient Rome, there was a poem about a dog that had 2 bones. He licked the one, he licked the other, he ran in circles, he dropped dead. Da-na-na-na, freedom of choice. Those are the 5 ones that I went with. Started out, I had them on 8-track. I just wanted to sing a line because, he wants, name some albums that are ingrained into your head that you love, so you know lines from it. All right, now, the second part is he wanted us to show 3 movies that we really like, and, hopefully maybe they had some kind of soundtrack with them. So I didn't have a whole lot to choose from, but as I'm sitting here, I'm realizing there was a couple that I also could have used. But these are the 3 that I went with, and I love all these movies. So first off, I got Goldfinger, right? Sean Connery's James Bond. It's got that title track on there, Goldfinger, the man with the Midas touch. It's also got, you know, one of the greatest lines in here, right? When she says to James, "My name is Pussy Galore. I must be dreaming." Sorry, that didn't sound like James Bond at all, but it's hilarious. Next up, I can't really say it's one of my favorite movies, but I do really like it, and I definitely love the soundtrack to this. The Blues Brothers movie, right? John Landau directed this, and this has some great players on it that made up the Blues Brothers, besides just Dan and Belushi. And you can see the guys that are on there, the songs on here. I can remember being a kid and playing this album all the time, which really seems weird because, you know, I was mostly into hard rock and stuff, but you saw the ABBA, and I really like this. Matter of fact, I had the soundtrack before I'd even seen the movie. And then finally, from 1977, I believe, Steven Spielberg directed this movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And this is, of course, done by John Williams. And this, to me, was a great sci-fi movie. Richard Dreyfuss, Terry Garr in it. It kind of gets overshadowed. You know, I mean, it came out the same year as Star Wars. What do you expect? Look at that when you open it up. Got the mothership and everybody going to it. All these people had like some kind of psychic connection when the aliens were coming. It's just got so many really cool scenes in here. Certain aspects of it remind you of an old type sci-fi movie, but they put a new spin on it, and some of the music in here is really cool. You definitely remember that. Dun, 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 dun. That was in here. Gets repeated quite a bit, but that's cool. Anyway, those are my choices. The main thing is here that I just want to celebrate JT's channel. His push for 400. I mean, he's going so fast. He'll be there before you know it. It might be there before this video even goes up. I don't know. But he's got a great channel. I really like him. I will definitely leave his link down below. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Gary. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. And I will see you down the road.